All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're building a business from the ground up. And look, we're not talking about abstract theories here. We're laying out the complete, step-by-step blueprint for becoming a really successful betting agent. Ready to start? Let's go.
So you follow the games, right? You know the teams, you know the players, but how do you actually turn that passion into a business that makes real money? That's the big question we're going to tackle today. This is all about making that jump from just being a fan to becoming an entrepreneur.
And here's the best part. The answer isn't some big, complicated secret. It's not magic. It's a system, a repeatable process that, if you follow it, can generate real and, more importantly, sustainable income.
Now, before we get into any of the nitty-gritty tactics, we need to talk about the golden rule of this entire business. Seriously, memorize this sentence. Everything, and I mean everything, we do from this moment on is designed to serve this one single principle.
So what is this LTV thing? It's pretty simple. It stands for lifetime value, and it's all about how long a player sticks with you. See, this isn't about one big win. It's about building a solid relationship based on trust and incredible service that keeps players in your corner for months or even years. A high LTV, well, that's the holy grail. That's your ultimate goal.
Okay, section 1. Let's talk about building your foundation. Because before you can even think about getting your first player, you have to become the undisputed expert on your own product. Your credibility, your entire business starts right here.
And this little checklist breaks down exactly what being an expert looks like. First up, technical mastery. You've got to know the platform like the back of your hand. Next, tool proficiency. Your agent dashboard, that's your command center. You need to master it. And finally, legal literacy. Knowing the rules isn't boring, it's crucial. It protects your players, and man, that builds some serious trust.
So once you're the expert, you gotta know who you're talking to. You just can't use the same script for everyone, right? A total newbie needs you to hold their hand, to give them a little encouragement. A pro? They don't care about that. They just want the best odds and to get paid out fast. Getting this difference is absolutely key.
Okay, foundation is set. Now it's time to build the engine. Section 2 is all about your player funnel. And don't let the marketing terms scare you. This is just your system, your machine for attracting new players and getting them on board.
And you know what? This engine is surprisingly simple. It's really just 3 steps. Step 1, your info hub. This is your direct line to your people. Step 2, educational content. You got to show them how it all works. And step 3, the personalized hook. This is your unique promo code that makes people feel like they're getting a special, exclusive deal.
And here's a perfect, ready-to-use example of how to put it all together. This script, it's more than just a welcome message, you know? It's a statement. You're immediately saying, I'm your personal manager. You give crystal clear instructions, you highlight the bonus, and just like that, you've built instant trust.
Listen, getting players in the door is only half the battle. The real money, that high LTV we talked about, is all made in retention. And that brings us to section 3, the art of retention. This is where we stop just acquiring players and start building a real, loyal community.
So from now on, your job title is basically service manager. That means you are the go-to person for any problem, and you're the one who shares all the cool special offers. But honestly, the most important part, you're a community builder. You're creating a space where players feel like they're part of a team. That feeling is what keeps them coming back for more.
So how do you keep providing that value day in and day out? Well, you need a plan. This weekly content schedule is a fantastic example. On Monday, you analyze the big games. Tuesday, you educate. Wednesday, you teach strategy. Then you build trust with a little social proof. Get everyone hyped for the weekend, and then engage with them live during the games. It's not random. It's a rhythm that keeps your community buzzing.
Okay, so you've nailed the fundamentals. You've got the system running. Now it's time for section 4, the expert-level hacks. Think of these as the insider secrets, the little things that make a huge difference and will separate you from every other agent out there.
So what's the one single action you can take that will lock in a player's loyalty pretty much forever? It's not about giving them another bonus or a hot tip. No, it's about hitting a key psychological trigger.
This right here is the game changer. The moment a player is holding actual cash in their hand that came from your system, boom, everything becomes real. Their trust in you doesn't just go up, it goes through the roof. You absolutely must, personally, guide every new player through that first successful withdrawal. It doesn't matter how small the amount is.
Let's be honest, people are busy. They don't want to read a wall of text with instructions. So how do you explain something that can be a little tricky, like making a deposit or placing a complex bet, in the absolute best way?
A simple screen recording, seriously. It's so fast, it's super easy to follow, and, this is the big one, it proves you actually use the platform yourself. This little trick just smooths everything over and screams authenticity. It shows you're a real person, not just a salesperson.
Now this is the ultimate test. A player just lost a good chunk of money. They're frustrated, maybe even a little angry. What do? Do you just ignore them and hope they forget? What's the right move here?
You don't hide. You reach out personally. You show some empathy. You say something like, "Hey, that was a tough one, but let's look at tomorrow's games together." You see what that does? It transforms you from just a guy who gives out links into a partner. This is how you build that unbreakable lifetime value.